Thinking about moving to Orange County and wondering whether you should rent first or buy a home right away? If you've been researching Orange County real estate, you've probably heard some strong opinions on both sides. Some people will tell you, oh, renting is a waste of money. Others will tell you to wait until the market changes. But after helping people relocate to Orange County for more than 12 years, I can tell you, you're not alone. I get this question all the time. The honest answer is, it depends. Because the truth is, the right decision depends on your lifestyle, your timeline, your financial goals, and even which Orange County community you're considering. Hi, I'm Sunny Wheeler with Sunshine Homes, helping people buy, sell, and find home in Orange County. For more than 12 years, I've been helping buyers, sellers, and families relocating to Orange County. In this video, I'll walk you through the pros and the cons of renting versus buying in Orange County. I will explain when each option makes the most sense and share real stories from clients I've helped relocate here. By the end, you'll have a much clearer idea of which path is right for you. And if you're interested in learning more about what it's really like to live in Orange County, be sure to subscribe. Every week, I share local insights, neighborhood guides, market updates, and relocation tips to help make your move to Orange County a little easier. People moving to Orange County ask me all the time, should I rent first or should I buy a home right away? And I know what they're hoping I will say. I mean, most people are really hoping I'll tell them, here's one clear answer, that buying is always the smarter financial move, or that renting is the safest option. I've learned the answer is almost always, it depends. Now, I know that's probably not the answer you were hoping for, but here's why. Everyone has a different story. Some of my clients are relocating for a new job. Others are retiring and downsizing. Some are buying their very first home, while others have sold a home they've lived in for decades and are starting a new chapter here in Orange County. The best decision depends on your particular situation. That's why there isn't one right answer that fits everyone. Instead, there are 3 things that I encourage every client to think about before deciding whether renting or buying in Orange County makes the most sense. First, your lifestyle. How do you want to live, and what kind of community fits you best? Second, your timeline. Are you planning to stay in Orange County for just a few years, or are you really planning to put down roots for the long term? And number 3, what are your financial goals? Is your priority building equity through home ownership, or maybe it's maintaining flexibility? When you have clear answers to those 3 questions, the decision usually becomes much easier. Before you even look at mortgage rates, you compare monthly payments, ask yourself this: what do I want my life to look like over the next few years? Because where and how you live should support the life you're trying to create, not make it harder. Finding the right home isn't just about the house itself. It's about finding a community that supports the lifestyle you want to create. If you're moving to Orange County for the first time, you may not know yet whether you'd rather live near the beach or close to hiking trails, maybe in a family neighborhood with highly rated schools, or somewhere where it's a more walkable area, right, with restaurants and shopping and entertainment. So if that's you, then renting for you could be a really smart option. Renting for a year can give you the opportunity to experience the different communities, understand the commute is important, and discover which part of Orange County truly feels like home before making one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. On the other hand, maybe you've already done your homework, you've done your research, you've visited Orange County several times already, you've explored the different communities like Ladera Ranch or Rancho Santa Margarita or Fullerton or Brea, and your job is stable and you already know where you want to put down your roots. In that situation, buying a home in Orange County sooner, it may be the better decision. I worked with a wonderful military family relocating from Japan to Camp Pendleton. At first, they were thinking of just renting, but since they were eligible for a VA loan with no down payment, I asked if they'd like to explore buying instead. So we scheduled several FaceTime tours where I showed them both rentals and homes for sale throughout Orange County. After a few days of virtual showings, they realized that because of their timeline, their long-term plans, and the confidence they had in the area, buying before they even arrived in California was the right decision for them. Now, Would I recommend that for everyone? Absolutely not. But you know what? It was exactly the right choice for their situation. Now, I've also helped families who took the opposite approach. I was working with another family who was also moving to Orange County from out of state, and they were pretty confident that through their research, Rancho Santa Margarita was going to be a great fit for their family. But you know what? They decided for their family, the best decision was to rent for a year, live in that community, and then purchase once they were completely confident that they had found the right community for their family. Now, neither decision was better or right, but both were successful because they were decisions that were right for their own particular situation. That's why I always tell my clients not to start by comparing mortgage payments, interest rates, or home prices. Start by asking yourself one simple question. Am I still discovering where I want to live, or do I already know where I want to call home? That answer alone will often point you toward the right decision. One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers make is trying to perfectly time the Orange County housing market. They ask questions like, should I wait for interest rates to come down? Will home prices drop next year? The truth is, nobody knows exactly what the market will do. None of us have a crystal ball. Believe me, I wish I did. But what we can do is make the best decision based on your timeline, your goals, and how long you plan to stay. That's what matters the most. I worked with a wonderful family relocating from San Diego after the wife accepted a job with Amazon here in Orange County. Now, because they were completely new to the area, we decided that renting first was the smartest choice. That gave them time to settle in, learn the different Orange County communities, understand the commute, and make sure that they were going to be buying in the right location. After a year, they were ready to start seriously looking for a home to purchase. But once they saw what buying a home in Orange County would cost, they realized they weren't comfortable with that monthly mortgage payment. So instead of forcing themselves into a purchase that didn't feel comfortable, they expanded their search to Murrieta in Riverside County. Now, because she worked a hybrid schedule, the commute was completely manageable, and they found a home that fit their lifestyle and their budget. That's exactly why I tell clients not to buy simply because they feel pressured by the market or friends or headlines. Buy when you're ready. The best time to buy isn't when someone else says it's the perfect market. It's when buying supports your goals and you are ready to stay long enough to make the investment worthwhile. So, before deciding whether renting or buying is a better option, ask yourself one simple question. Does buying a home today fit my timeline, or would renting first put me in a stronger position? For some people, buying a home in Orange County is about building long-term wealth through homeownership. For others, it's about putting down those roots and creating stability for their family. Some people are focused on saving for retirement or paying off debt or keeping their monthly expenses lower, or maybe simply maintaining more flexibility while they settle into a new area. One of my favorite groups of clients to help are those who are downsizing after raising their children. They've often lived in that same home for 20 or 30 or even 40 years, and it's where they celebrated birthdays and holidays and graduations and so many precious memories. Leaving that home isn't just a financial decision, it's an emotional one. As life changes, priorities change too, right? And instead of maintaining a large house, they want a home that's easier to care for. It allows them to unlock that equity that they've built over the years and gives them more freedom to enjoy retirement with fewer responsibilities. I've helped many of these clients transition into Orange County's wonderful 55-plus communities. Now, while it's emotional to leave that family home, it's also really exciting to watch them embrace a home that better matches this next chapter of their lives. So before you ask, can I afford to buy a home in Orange County? Ask yourself a better question. Will buying move me closer to the life and financial future I want? Or would renting give me more flexibility to reach those goals first? When your home supports your financial goals instead of competing with it, then you're much more likely to feel comfortable and confident that you've made the right decision. So, should you rent first or buy a home in Orange County? The honest answer is it depends. But now you know exactly what it depends on: your lifestyle, your timeline, and your financial goals. When you have clarity on those 3 areas, deciding whether to rent or buy becomes much easier. If you're still trying to figure out whether renting or buying in Orange County is the better fit for your situation, I would love to help you think through your options. Whether you decide buying a home in Orange County is the right next step or renting makes more sense for now, I can help you with both. My goal isn't simply to help you buy or rent a home. It's to help you find the right community, the right timing, and ultimately the place you'll truly call home in Orange County. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's also thinking about moving to Orange County. Every week, I share Orange County real estate insights, neighborhood guides, relocation advice, and practical tips to help you make informed decisions before you move. I'm Sunny Wheeler with Sunshine Homes, helping you find home in Orange County. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.